The idea for the Drop a Dollar campaign came from Fitz Huggins, now Ambassador Huggins. The concept was to allow persons who did not want to go into the bank and stand on the line to deposit small sums of money to do so in a manner that was more convenient to them.
And the concept really was to allow for the ordinary person who didn't have a lot of money to stand in the line at the bank to deposit that small amounts of money into an account. So what we did is take the project to the streets, so to speak, and into the villages and towns, and allowed persons with as low as $1, and it proved to be as low as a few cents, really, to deposit whatever they could afford at a particular moment. So we had 12 bottles spread across the country where persons were able to deposit funds. The second objective really was to sort of have an awareness drive where people become, the ordinary man becomes like an owner of the project. So if they deposit $1, they become an owner of the project. And by doing that, you drive an awareness where they became aware of the Argyle International Airport. It's been built and they are now contributing to the construction. So those are the two main objectives. One was a marketing objective, the other one was a public relations objective. Now we're at a juncture where we have, after 3 months, we have counted and audited the monies collected from those 12 bottles. We have a total so far of $11,138.83. So we want to thank everyone who contributed. It's a significant contribution. Remember, it's a drop a dollar concept, so you have to put that into perspective.
And one of the guardians of the bottles, Mr. Philo Moses, better known as Phil, said he will continue to be part of the Drop a Dollar campaign as he sees the need for the completion of the Argyle International Airport.
Well, as a small business person, right, who believe in seeing things happen, I think it's important that everybody get on board, because it's really important. We need this airport, and we need it bad. For the people who want to come home and have the hassle in Barbados and wherever, I think the airport is timely, and I'm ready.
IADC's Communications Officer Jennifer Richardson, speaking on behalf of the company, expressed gratitude for the support given to the project. She noted that it speaks to the goodwill that Vincentians have for the project, and highlighted that this goodwill is manifesting itself in tangible forms.
I just want to say a heartfelt thank you to Fitz Huggins for the effort that he personally put into the Drop a Dollar campaign. We really appreciate every effort made by every citizen to contribute to the Argyle International Airport. It doesn't matter how big or how small the contribution is. We appreciate it because it speaks of the goodwill that the Vincentian people have for the project. And they are showing that goodwill in a tangible form by contributing monetarily to the project. And we are very, very grateful for that. I know Fitz didn't have it easy in the beginning. I mean, there was some ridicule, drop a dollar, you know, and people were saying, well, how much money can that raise? You said that you were able to raise over $11,000, but you didn't say that you did it in only 3 months. And to get over $11,000 in just 3 months with a Drop a Dollar campaign is a significant amount of money and a great contribution indeed.
Host of the radio program Issue at Hand, aired on WeFM Radio, Cecil Ryan, pledged his continued support to promoting the campaign and notes that he was surprised at the amount of money raised in the short time span.
As a matter of fact, the big announcement about the Drop a Dollar campaign was made on Issue at Hand one Sunday. And it's from that he took the big leap forward, which Fitz furthered, and has worked so hard to make it the realization today of over $11,000. So our role is really continuing and urging the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to make their little contribution in little ways to the airport. And it's not so much the money as it is hugging the project, making it ours. That's what I do on a weekly basis, and Fitz is also out there with me. We just go and enjoy what's happening out there and feel good that we are having a very nice airport, and that's how we want people to feel about it, essentially.
What did you think when you heard that the Drop a Dollar campaign had realized over $11,000?
Well, in fact, I was in town yesterday coming out of a meeting, and Fitz called me to tell me that, and I couldn't believe it. I said to him, it's unbelievable, because that really was, it was beyond our imagination. Because when we first thought of it, we thought it was really to get people to identify with the project. Not so much the money, but now that they have contributed over $11,000, of course, we know that people will and they can, and they will continue to make contribution.
Governor General His Excellency Sir Frederick Ballantyne, who accepted the donation on behalf of the AIA Contributory Fund, congratulated the organizers of the campaign, noting that he too did not expect them to raise so much money.
This kind of contribution is, in my mind, very important to all of us. The airport does not belong to the government. It belongs to the people, and belongs to all of the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And to see so many people contributing at this very difficult time, you know, for you to raise $11,000, whether it's from 8,000 or 9,000 or 10,000 people, I think it's very significant, so that people believe that they have a stake in the airport, they have a commitment to its success, and they identify with it as a project which belongs to all of the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. As the chairman of the Contributory Fund, we've had many significant donations, but I think this is as significant as any. You know, we rate donations not only to the quantum, but more to the spirit of the donation, and that so many poor people would give so much of their meager earnings to this project, you know, warms our heart. I'd like to take this opportunity to remind other people that there is a bank account, and that if you want to give us a few $1,000s, you don't have to look for the bottles. You can go to the bank, and we still welcome all of those donations.
The bank account number for the AIA Contributory Fund is 200884 at any branch of the Bank of SVG. Auditing services for the account were provided free of cost by the accounting firm KDLT, with a final count of $11,164.53.